Hi, I'm Peter Barker, Chief Product Officer here at Ping Identity. Here to talk a little bit about the combination of Ping and ForgeRock and how we see this providing nothing but value and benefits to you, our customers. Now with the combined portfolio of Ping and ForgeRock, we can offer customers much more flexibility in all of the identity types, the identity use cases, and the deployment models that customers may choose. And that includes from core to cloud. Whether you're looking for on-premises software or a SaaS-based identity solution or a combination of the two, we've now got solutions to offer you in all of those categories. The combination of Ping and ForgeRock offers a lot of benefits to our customers, starting with being a much more global company. With global reach and local care, we have people spread throughout the world to service and support you no matter where you do business. We offer now tremendous flexibility to meet any deployment model that you may need. In addition, we have the ability to just scale to much bigger heights than we ever have before. Not just technically like we have historically done as two independent companies, but also as a business to meet you wherever you are in your journey on identity. In the final area that we see tremendous upside for our customers is really about innovation. And I want to take a minute about this topic of innovation because I think it's really important. We often get the question, do we think that innovation is going to somehow slow down or change as a result of the combination of Ping and ForgeRock or being under the ownership structure of private equity with Thoma Bravo? And I'm here to tell you the answer is absolutely not. In fact, we're seeing already quite the opposite. It starts with us making available to all of our joint customers all of the joint innovation that both of the two independent companies were already working on. This means instant acceleration of roadmap to both customer bases. If you think about where Ping came from historically, I would argue Ping came from a strength in workforce and had been innovating very heavily in CIAM over the last several years. This includes things like DaVinci for orchestration or MFA, the authorization service, Neo with credentials or identity verification, all great new services to help customers in the CIAM journey. Meanwhile, if you were to look at ForgeRock was coming to the market with a historical strength in CIAM, but was innovating in workforce with things like identity lifecycle management or identity governance. This means that the two companies independently had been innovating in different directions. And now all of that divergent, non-overlapping innovation will be made available to each other's customer bases. Again, that's instant acceleration of innovation to you. But in addition to that, now as a combined company, we have nearly 2 times the number of developers. And we're now going to be working on a unified roadmap for the future. That means we're going to get more done faster by working on one common set of things rather than 2 independent companies working on duplicative things. And if you look at this past year, it has been huge in terms of innovation from both companies. This includes Neo for decentralized identity with credentials and identity verification. This includes passwordless solutions for CIAM and workforce. This includes innovation in AI threat protection, as well as cloud-native identity governance capabilities. And when you're looking for a trusted partner in identity, somebody that you can really rely on not only to meet the needs of today, but well into the future, at Ping Identity, we really have you future-proofed. Whether you're deploying identity software, whether you're deploying SaaS-based identity solutions, or whether you're considering the inevitable future of decentralized identity, we at Ping Identity have really got you covered in a way that we can meet your needs of today, as well as future-proof you for the long-term future together. As I said, the combination offers unmatched flexibility and innovation. So let's just step back a little bit and look at what the combination offers to our customers. And if you step back and look at Ping Identity and the capabilities Ping had prior to the combination, that included things like threat protection, identification capabilities, authentication capabilities, authorization capabilities, and orchestration. All great capabilities to help you meet your needs. When you add in ForgeRock into the picture, you get a much more enhanced picture, enhanced risk capabilities, enhanced lifecycle management, and governance capabilities being added into identification features. the ability for ForgeRock to introduce on-premise MFA to Ping Federate customers, as well as on-premise orchestration with identity trees. It's a great combination that offers customers much more than ever before when the two companies were apart. And now I'm going to take a little look at the platforms of the two companies and how we're seeing those things come together. First, if I start with Ping and I look at how Ping's products were developed historically, they were really targeted towards an IT persona for really a modular configuration approach to really get started quickly and easily and get the use cases solved. Meanwhile, if you look at ForgeRock, you'll see a different approach. You'll see a much more extensible platform that gives customers ultimate flexibility to control every aspect of how the platform is deployed and configured and deeply integrated into the architecture of the enterprise. And I would say that really was more oriented towards a developer persona or IT groups that really had much more of a development mindset in how they approached identity solutions. And so when we look at those two things, we don't think that that preference that customers may have for one approach or the other is really going to go away. And if we ask customers, hey, why did you choose Ping or why did you choose ForgeRock? We often hear those customers say that they evaluated both of the solutions and found that they both would equally meet their needs, but they just had a preference for one approach over the other. We just don't see that changing. As a result of that, we are going to be supporting both platforms indefinitely into the future. What we're going to do on top of those platforms, though, is we're going to layer some rich innovation from our PingOne SaaS platform. That includes a bunch of unified common services that will benefit customers of either the Ping platform or the ForgeRock platform. Things like MFA, authorize, protect, verify, credentials, orchestration, identity management, and identity governance. Just a rich suite of common services that will be made available to customers of both platforms. We're going to look for opportunities to converge and unify core parts of those platforms, starting with the directory. Both companies have a directory product. Both directory products come from a heritage of Sun Microsystems open source software. However, both companies innovated on the directory in different directions over the years, and we see a huge benefit to our customers to unifying those back together. The benefit we see for customers to have one even much more supported and capable product than we've had historically before, with an even larger development team supporting it. So it's a great example of how we're going to look at convergence and unification in the platform, opportunistically in ways that we see will benefit customers. And when you step back and look at it from a different lens, which is SaaS, customers typically come at the situation from one of two angles, either from speed or control. And by control, I mean things like where's the data stored, or having advanced network connectivity needs, or being able to comply with regulations that they may be subject to. All things that require more control in a SaaS-based solution. Meanwhile, customers from a speed perspective are looking to just get going as quickly as possible, deploy the solution, get the value as quickly as possible. And both are very valid approaches. And that's why we as a company are going to continue to support both approaches with very rich SaaS solutions. Starting with our multi-tenant SaaS solution, PingOne, to give customers that ultimate in speed and convenience. Coupled with our dedicated SaaS capability, which is PingOne Advanced, which gives our customers the ability to have the degree of control they need in their SaaS deployment, or to even combine in a hybrid of software into the picture as well. And on top of these two great SaaS platforms, the multi-tenant SaaS with PingOne, the dedicated tenant SaaS with PingOne Advanced, we're going to offer the same rich set of common universal services on top. MFA, authorize, protect, verify, credentials, orchestration, identity management, and governance. Just a rich set of capabilities, regardless of which platform you're on. You're going to have access to it all, and soon. So there you have it. That's our strategy and our North Star vision for how the platforms are coming together. What you can expect from us in 2024 is to have all of the combined services from each company coming together and available to all of our joint customers as quickly as possible. And we're expecting that to start rolling out in Q1 and thereafter, which is really exciting. In the future, you'll see additional things starting to show up on the roadmap. For example, unifying our admin cloud console experience for the multiple SaaS solutions. In addition, we'll do things like unifying the directory, as I talked about earlier. We'll also look to unify our AI capabilities together to give customers an even richer set of AI-based threat protection capabilities. Finally, we're looking to unify our experiences in mobile as well as the SDKs and UIs to make sure that customers see a common experience regardless of which platform they're seeing. So there you have it, a roadmap into the future, a strategy and a North Star that we think really support our customers on their journey in identity while maintaining the safety and security of the investments they've made in the respective company's platform. Here's to an incredible 2024. Thank you for being our customers, and thank you for trusting us in being your partner in your identity.